Hi, I'm Joe Desiccant. I'm the Senior Product Manager for ACS Group, and today I'm here to talk about the ADX series of Desiccant wheel dryers. We have three different series in our product line. First one is the ADW series, an ADP series, and an ADC series dryer. The dryers are based on size, from 1 pound to 3,400 pound throughput. The model determines the throughput, and the smaller ones are hopper-mounted dryer assemblies with all dryers have remote process heaters. Larger models have standalone dryer, standalone hopper, and when they get beyond the 250 or 400, the dryers are standalone without a frame, separate hopper frame. All heaters are remote mounted, and we're going to go today through the startup and operation of the dryer and service tips on how to properly maintain the unit in operation.
Hello, I'm Troy Bedell from the ACS Service Group, and today we're going to discuss a little bit of maintenance and commissioning of your AD dryers. So we're going to start with the ADW dryer. This is our most portable unit. All the components of the dryer are built onto the hopper. It's either cart or machine mountable. If you take a look on the front side of the dryer, you have your access door, touchscreen control, and your process heater. This is the back side of the ADW dryer. This is a cabinet that contains all your controls, blowers, Desiccant wheel. We do have a remote mount display available, so if you mount this on your machine, you can mount your display at floor level. We have an external dew point connection here, so if you want to verify your dew point on the dryer, you can attach it here. Process air comes from the blower through the heater up to the drying hopper. You'll see you have two thermocouples here. One is for the process temperature control, the other one is for the redundant safety. As you come around the dryer, the air will go through the drying hopper and return thermocouple here. Process filter, you'll have to change your process filter as frequently as you need to due to your material type. So if it's a more dusty material, you'll have to clean or replace it more frequently. Then your airflow goes back into the dryer through the Desiccant wheel, and your exit air will come out here. Next, we're going to talk about the ADP dryer. This dryer is our larger size. You can have more than one dryer hooked up to the same hopper. Touchscreen on this one's on the front. Still have your external alarm. If you come over here, when this dryer is shipped, it's shipped in the down position. When you get it on site, you're going to want to raise the drying hopper up. There's holes located in the track, and then you can fit your conveying takeoff boxes or whatnot on the bottom of the dryer. If you open up the drying hopper door, inside you'll find a diffuser cone. You'll see it's got a nice seal to seal the dryer in. And you have a sight glass here. So on the back side of your ADP dryer, when you receive it, your hoses are not going to be connected, and your thermocouples won't be connected either. So when you go to install it, if you look on the top of the dryer, it'll say out. Your out goes to your process heater, and then in goes to your return at the top. We can follow the thermocouples will be all tie wrapped to the back, so you can bring your thermocouples over. And your process thermocouple, T4, is on the bottom, and T5 for your over temperature alarm is on the top. And then if you look on the top of the dryer, you have T6, your turn air thermocouple. So if you follow your airflow, you have your process air goes to your remote mount heater, from the heater to the drying hopper, and then to the diffuser, and back through the return side. You'll also notice that you have a dew point port and your exit air from the regeneration. Okay, next we'll be discussing the ADC dryer. This dryer has built-in conveying, so you can convey material to the drying hopper or to the drying hopper and your machine. If you notice, it has the atmospheric valve for the drying hopper built onto the dryer. It also has a filter for the conveying system. The conveying blower is located in the bottom below the dryer. Next, we'll take a look at the inside of the ADC so we can show you how to service the filters and what's inside the control panel. So you'll notice at the bottom you have your process air filter. You want to service this frequently as necessary with the material you're using. So if it's real dusty, you obviously have to clean it more often. You also have a regen filter in here. So if your environmental conditions are dusty and dirty, you'll have to clean this filter more often. The other things inside this panel, you have your CPU control board, 2 power supplies, contactor for the conveying, which is not on your ADP dryer, safety relay, fusing for the blowers and heaters, your disconnect, and then on this side you have your touch panel. So now we're going to take a look at the inside of your ADC dryer. The ADC and the ADP and the ADW all have the same components. On the ADW, they're just more compact. So we'll start from right to left. You have your transformer, regeneration blower, drive for your process blower. Your process blower on these dryers are variable speed. You'll notice these have a filter at the top and bottom that you'll have to maintain. You can also see your filter housings at the bottom. Regen heater. From your regen heater, you go to your desiccant wheel. The desiccant wheel has a 5-year warranty. This is an advantage over the twin tower design dryers with desiccant beads. They generally last much longer than 5 years as long as the dryer is properly maintained, so it takes a lot of maintenance away. With a twin tower, we recommend generally to change your desiccant every 18 months to 2 years. With this dryer, it's at least 5 years, and if you maintain it properly, it can go indefinitely. The carousel wheel uses a motor to index it, and you have a thermocouple on your inlet and your outlet, and then below that you have your process blower. All the thermocouples are P-type on this dryer, and they're all 100 ohm at 0 degrees Celsius. So if you're having an issue with the thermocouple, you can measure it for resistance, and that'll help you determine if it's good or bad.